Viewers and subscribers, welcome back to another video on the Sports Perspective TV. And in this video, we'll be talking some IPL. So we see where Shamar Joseph, he finally got his opportunity to play in the IPL. And his performance wasn't the best one, but he did create a lot of opportunities for his team. Unfortunately, his teammates didn't take the catches. So his first IPL match, it was somewhat expensive, but you can definitely see that his talent is there, right? So we'll be reviewing the match. It was Lucknow Super Giants versus Kolkata Knight Riders. So Shamar Joseph and Nicholas Pooran went up against Andre Russell and Sunil Narine. So scores in the match. The Super Giants, they batted first, and they were restricted to 160, 161 for 7 of their 20 overs, and KKR in reply, they got to 162 for 2 of just 15.4 overs. So a very comprehensive victory by KKR in the end. But there were some brilliant performances by the West Indians involved, right? So in the Super Giants innings, you know, Nicholas Pooran, is like the batsman just keeps scoring runs. So in the Lucknow Super Giants innings, he was able to score 45 runs, for the Super Giants. He was their top scorer, and it was his innings, that helped them to get to 161 off their 20 overs. Right. So Nicholas Pooran, his great form in the IPL continues, with another brilliant innings for the Super Giants. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to lead them to victory this time, but nevertheless, brilliant batting by Nicholas Pooran in the IPL again, right? Bowling for the Knight Riders. So we see where Sunil Narine, he was one of the bowlers for KKR that helped to restrict LSG to such a small total. From his 4 overs, he took 1 for 17. Very economical bowling from Sunil Narine. And that's what Sunil Narine does. That's what we've come to expect from him. So it was definitely no surprise to see him bowling so well, today in the match against LSG. Andre Russell as well, he took 1 for 16. He only bowled 1 over, and he got the important wicket of KL Rahul in that over that he bowled for the Knight Riders. So Andre Russell today, he wasn't needed with the bat, because KKR, they performed well. They only lost 2 wickets in their chase to win the match. So Andre Russell didn't do anything with the bat, but he took a very important wicket with the ball for the Knight Riders. So it was a good performance by both Andre Russell and Sunil Narine with the ball for KKR. So reviewing Shamar Joseph's performance, from his 4 overs went for 47 runs, so somewhat expensive, for T20 cricket, but he wasn't the most expensive bowler for his team. Most of the bowlers on his team, were went for a lot of runs, and there were a few bowlers that were even more expensive than him. But it was still a decent performance by Shamar Joseph. His first over, so he bowled the first over of the innings, and it went for 22 runs. So a very expensive first over, and that was mainly due to he had some issues bowling no balls towards the end of the over. As a matter of fact, if it wasn't for the no balls that he kept bowling, his first over would have been very economical as well. So yeah, his first over went for 22 runs. And then the next 3 overs that he bowled, he only conceded 25 runs from those 3 overs. So it was a very good comeback by Shamar Joseph, in the remaining overs that he bowled. And in those overs, there were a lot of opportunities that were dropped by his teammates, right? So if his teammates were took the catches that he created, maybe LSG would have, put up a better fight in the match, and might have had a better chance to win the match, right? So because there were quite a few catches that were dropped off Shamar Joseph's bowling. So even though his figures, were expensive. It doesn't tell the full story of his bowling, because he did create opportunities that weren't taken by his teammates. But nevertheless, 4 overs conceding 47 runs is very expensive. But I'm sure he will learn from this experience, this first match, and will come back better and stronger, if and when he gets another opportunity to to play for LSG, which I'm sure he will. Because like I said, he created chances, his teammates just didn't take them, didn't take the catches. But it was a brilliant performance by KKR to win the match. Again, a very comprehensive victory over LSG. KKR, they've been dominating in the IPL so far this season, and today was just another example of that. Andre Russell didn't get an opportunity to bat, but he did what he had to do with the ball for them. Sunil Narine did his thing as well. Very economical bowling. Again, his figures were just 1 for 17 from 4 overs. Right. And in T20 cricket, you can't ask for anything more than that. Brilliant bowling by KKR. And Nicholas Pooran, his form continues in the IPL. So right now, Nicholas Pooran is still in the hunt for the purple cap, and the purple cap is the leading run scorer in the IPL. He's still a far way behind Virat Kohli, who is leading in that race. Virat Kohli have scored over 300 runs so far in the IPL season, and with today's 45 runs from Nicholas Pooran, I think he's now at, I don't remember exactly what the total is, but I know he's about 220 something runs. Nicholas Pooran currently has in the IPL season so far. So even though he's not leading, he's not the leading run scorer. He's been very consistent, throughout the season, and today was no different for him. So again, just to recap the match, look, Lucknow Super Giants, they scored 161 for 7 of their 20 overs, with Nicholas Pooran top scoring with 45 runs. Sunil Narine took 1 for 17 from his 4 overs, and Andrew also took 1 for 16. Shamar Joseph, played his first match today. Was very expensive, but he bowled well and created opportunities that weren't taken by his team. A lot of drop catches off his bowling. So we'll see how it goes in the remaining matches of the IPL season. And but that's all I have for you in this video, viewers and subscribers. As always, do remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel if this is your first time coming across the channel, and share your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you thought of today's match between KKR and LSG, and especially Shamar Joseph's performance, in the match. Shamar Joseph, a lot is expected from him, and he somewhat disappointed today, but in he also showed his talent, showed his quality by creating opportunities that weren't taken by his team. So thanks again for tuning in, viewers and subscribers, and I will see you in the next video.